Right. Hey, Liz, how are you? Hi, everyone. Right. Hello, traders, and welcome to the Simple Forex Setup Show, where I'll be going through 10 currency pairs and looking at setups for this week on the 4-hour time frame. If you have any questions, then please pop them into the chat box and I will answer as we go along. Hi, Jaffa. Welcome everyone. Let me start my screen. All right, so starting with GBPUSD. So at the moment, I'm still looking at short on GBPUSD. On the daily, we're still in the downtrend. So looking for any pullbacks up to the trend line and then a reversal on the 4-hourly. That would be great. I would still look for a short on this currency pair. Next is EURUSD. So similarly here, I'm still looking for a short on here. On the daily, we're still in a downtrend. So I'm looking for pullback to probably the EMA would be great. Or anywhere in that area, and then looking for reversals to go short. Next currency pair I'm looking at is AUDUSD. Now this one at the moment is a little bit undecisive, but overall I'm looking for long just because of the pattern that we're seeing here on the daily. So what we have here is a high, a low. We have a high, and a higher low. So based on that, I would be looking for long. Also on the weekly, we're still in an uptrend with according to the EMAs. So I'm looking for any pattern on the 4-hourly to either break out of this pattern and then come and retest and then look for long there. Otherwise, if it keeps going down, I will just wait. Next currency pair I'm looking at is GBPJPY. And GBPJPY, I'm still looking for long. We're still in an uptrend. So any pullback down to the EMA or down to the trend line would be great. And then looking for a new long opportunity. On EURJPY, again, this is still looking like going up. So looking for long opportunities as long as it's still in that trend. So looking for any pullback down to the EMA or to the trend line, and then looking for reversal pattern to take a long position. Next currency pair is USDJPY. Here again, the trend is still upwards. So looking for any pullback. And if there are pullbacks, then looking to take a new long position on USDJPY. Next currency pair is USDCAD. USDCAD at the moment is going sideways, but according to the trend on the daily, it's going up. And also on the weekly, in that range where it's been for quite some time, it's at the bottom of the range. So I'm looking for long to the top of the range. So let's see how this pans out. I'm looking for any pullback down to the trend line, possibly below this low, and a really big pushback back above the trend line, and then looking for long opportunities on this. Otherwise, if it breaks below, then looking for retest and short if that does happen. But at the moment, still looking for long opportunities. The next currency pair I'm looking at is Euro AUD, and Euro AUD I'm looking for short. At the moment, we've got on the daily, the EMAs are very close. Yesterday they were just above, so today a bit below. Weekly is still in a downward trend. So I'm still looking for short at this stage. So the price action on the 4 hourly doesn't really look like it wants to come down. But if there is a pullback in line with the previous highs, so around these areas here, then it would be looking to short from there. Or alternatively, it's currently in this range. If it breaks that range, and then looking for a retest to short at that point as well. Next currency pair I'm looking at is EURGBP. And EURGBP, I'm looking at short again. I did have a little trend line where I thought it might reverse, but at the moment it's still looking short. There's a little bit more room before the end of the channel, so I would be looking for any price action that goes a little bit higher than the previous high, and then looking to short from there. If that does not happen and we are back above the little trend line there, then I would be looking for a price to go above, come back, retest, and then looking for long. But at the moment, still looking for short in the knee time frame. And the last currency pair I'm looking at is GBPCAD. And GBPCAD, I'm still looking for short. We did have the price pop up a little bit above the EMAs last week, but now it's again below. Weekly is still in a downtrend. So on the 4 hourly for the setup, I'm looking for any reversal around this area or above where the price action is near that trend line, and looking for short there. So that is all of the currency pairs I'm going to review today. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer. If you've got anything, let me check. For everyone, I will pop the link to the Telegram group where I post my trade setups and any trade management. At the moment, it's a little bit quiet. Had some good trades on GBPJPY last week. So if you're looking for any trade setups, join in. As USDJPY and JPY crosses a bit risky now to short JPY in general. I wouldn't really look for short just yet. All the JPY pairs are correlated, highly correlated. So that means that they would be going in a similar direction. So if there is a reversal on any of them, we would really need to see the price action below the EMAs and a retest of that area. So at the moment, I would still be looking for long, just because of the previous trend. So because if you look at you know, how the price moves, sometimes there are decent pullbacks, but the price still keeps going up. So if I just, this is on the 4 hourly, say, for example, GBPJPY, then, you know, you can have this pullback, but it still turns around to go up. So for any of those type of pullbacks, I would wait and then just take the trade back up, because the overall trend, that blue trend line, is still going upwards. So any of these areas where it goes sideways and then pops up, you know, maybe a slight pullback and pops up, then I'm still looking for long, because if you're trading with the trend, then usually the phases that go with the trend are longer than the pullbacks. The pullbacks are usually shorter. So I'm still looking for long, even if this pulls back. You know, it could pull back all the way to anywhere here, and then I would still be looking for long. For a short position, it would have to come below and then retest in the opposite direction with a proper reversal at this point. So that's my thoughts on that. Thank you for the question. And that was Alice. If you have any, I hope that helped. Let me know. Any other questions, please pop them into the chat. Okay, good. You're welcome. Awesome. So if there's no more questions, thank you very much for being here today and for your questions. I will see you again next week, Wednesday, 12 p.m. Singapore time. All the best for trading this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.